Is Parktown 2-bedroom a good buy? Someone just posted me this question and I'm going to address it. The average price for Parktown 2-beta is 1.63 million and we're going to look at 678 square feet. We're not going to look at 592 square feet. 592 square feet has only one bath. Don't buy 2-bed, 1 bath, alright, unless it's purely for investment, purely for rental. For own stay, it's going to be very difficult and your pool of buyers is going to reduce. People who buy 2-bed, 1 bath usually are investors and they're going to buy cheap from you. So very quickly, if your Parktown residence 678 square feet increases by 250 PSF in 3 years time, which I don't really think so, but let's say it does, alright, then your net profit will be 20,000. But if it grows less than 200 PSF in 3 years time, let's look at the layout. Dumbbell layout because it's small. Look at the master bedroom, put 1 king's bed, finished. Look at the common bedroom, put 1 single's bed and you can put a small study and it's finished. Look at the kitchen, it's so small you can't even prepare your food. Just tap out every day, alright? Look at the wall-to-wall from sofa area to the TV, just buy a very small TV, alright? Balcony, you need so big for what? Look at the master bathroom. Before you go in, you need to close your master bedroom's door. This is really silly. If your agent says, well, how much space do you really need? Look at Hong Kong. First of all, we are Singaporeans. We are not living in Hong Kong, so don't compare with Hong Kong. Why can't we compare with Australia and the UK where they have bigger size unit? Secondly, if you say that this layout is efficient, you don't need a big space. If you say that this layout is very efficient, likely you don't have a child or you have not stayed inside this type of layout before. I have a 12-year-old boy and I've stayed in this kind of layout before for rental, a short period of rental. I've tested it, it's bad. You see, talk is easy. We agents do sales, but do we really consider the welfare and the needs of the family? In Singapore, space is money. All the new condos have the same size, same layout, but if yours is unique and bigger in size, then yours will have value down the road because there is no more supply, especially for HDB upgraders. Will people eventually get used to the small condo layout? Sure. 20 years later, throw you a bonus, alright? Do you know that if you want to buy 2-beta, not too far from Parktown in Tampines, you can consider the City Life TOP in 2016. There are only 24 units for 2-betas. The Trilliant beside City Life has no 2-betas. Or rear of Tampines has no 2-beta. Even Tinet has no 2-beta. That means that the supply for proper 2-beta layout within this one click in this area is very low. In this video, I talk about 15 factors that will affect the property prices. And over here, you have surrounding competitor and you have the layout. The 2-beta was transacted around 1,005 to 1,006 PSF, but look at the asking now, 1.4 million, 1,781 PSF because the supply for 2-beta is low. Look at the layout. This is what I call efficient. Master bedroom, after a king's bed, you still have space. Common bedroom is also bigger. The living area and the dining area are also bigger. There is proper space in kitchen to prepare your food and there is also a yard area. Oh, by the way, you can use kitchen stove because there's ventilation and window in the yard area. This is 78 square feet and it is 1 click from Poi Ching Primary School, which is also a good school. I've shared that layout and size matter even if it's an older condo. Check out my video here, alright? If your agent keeps asking you to buy a new launch, you might want to ask a different kind of agent. I will see you in the next video.